Welcome to TPM Vid's Disney Beat, where we talk about all things Disney. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. You can also find us on all your favorite social media platforms. Carousel of Progress has given us plenty of hilarious malfunctions over the years, earning it the title of Carousel of Progressively Busted Animatronics. Since the attraction is now closed for its transformation, this is the perfect time to showcase the best malfunctions. I mean, after all, it was a top comment on the last episode. So thanks to submissions from viewers like you, these are the funniest malfunctions and animatronic fails from the past 7 years. If you've caught a fail or malfunction on camera, you can submit it to tpmvids.com for a chance to have it featured in a future video. You all know how this works, so let's count down the top 10 Disney fails and animatronic malfunctions, the Carousel of Progressively Busted Animatronics Edition. Number 10. Over the years, we've seen John get himself into many limb-altering situations, and this submission from Christina and Ben is no different.
Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. Well, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me.
He must have really sweaty palms.
Rover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
I mean, that's a broken wrist if I ever saw it. Just imagine the screams if this wasn't a robot. That would be torture.
It just can't get any better.
I'd argue it could, but unfortunately, it just gets worse. In this next submission from Ethan, things just get very loose.
You know, with our new Crossley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country.
We need to see that again.
Entertainment from all over the country,
Talk about being busted. His wrist is just hanging on by a thread. Another viewer named Nayeli caught it from the other side as well.
And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. You know, next year I'd like to go as Benedict Arnold.
Wait until you see what I've got planned for the fireworks show tonight.
With Disney most likely creating brand new animatronics for John, I'm gonna really miss malfunctions like this. Or who knows, maybe the animatronics won't be fully upgraded and we'll still get stuff like this happening when it reopens in 2027. Number 9. Did you know there was a cat in every act of Carousel of Progress? Yeah, most of them were in the turntable scenes except for the finale where it was by Grandma. It was a fun little detail to spot, but take a look at what a viewer named Natalie caught on camera.
World's Fair. Please gather all of your personal belongings and exit through the doors located.
This was taken in March of 2022, and somehow, yes, a real cat managed to sneak into the building and onto the stage. According to a couple cast members, they said the cat kept setting off the sensors and it would constantly stop the carousel from rotating. I guess in this case, it would be the Carousel of Meowgrass. I wonder how good old Papa John feels about the cat.
There goes Schwartz in his Upmobile. He sure loves that horn.
Nope, I don't think he feels too good about it. Now, this video was sent in by a viewer named Lisa Marie, and it seems like John just can never catch a break, can he?
Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse.
Then AJ also caught John with the jitters. This time, he was a bit more aggressive.
He's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his Upmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter.
This is just way too entertaining, but the ultimate John shake happened just as Magic Kingdom was reopening from the shutdowns in July of 2020. Both the Magic Blitz and Shell Shock caught a much more violent shake.
And sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his Upmobile. He sure loves that horn.
This is one of those animatronic malfunctions that definitely needs some rock music. Yeah, there we go. John the Headbanger. Oh, and that cat, if you're wondering? Well, after 4 days, they were finally able to catch it, and it was safely let out of the building to have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Number 8. With thousands of carousel rotations throughout the past years, there have been many animatronic malfunctions involving John's neck. So let's start off in Act 1 with this first clip from the Donahue twins.
Beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Yeah, it looks like the robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today.
Does it really look like the robins are getting ready? Because I don't think you can see anything with your head looking down like that. Then Pelican Motive caught the edge of his neck skin hanging out of his shirt.
Now you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter, you hear me? Oh, well, with all this talking, I've worked up quite a thirst.
It's kind of giving Michael Myers vibes, isn't it? He's gonna come after us with that pipe. Watch out.
We're drinking root beer now. Same kind of thing, different name.
Then in Act 3, Rayella caught this.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
In this angle from Presley and Christian, you can see he's just reading his lines off the table.
You're lucky, Rover. You don't have to date.
I mean, after 33 years with the script, he should have been off book by now, but I guess not.
And we're looking forward to a few rumpuses, I'll tell you.
Then this clip from Emily speaks for itself.
Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new.
And this is why we don't yell Andy's coming anymore.
Fella says we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one?
Oh, and poor Rover was stuck mid-bark. Lastly, as we head into Act 4, John was apparently looking at how much dust collected on the floor since the scene was last updated.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma.
A lot of dust.
Feels like I'm really there.
As you can see, John has never looked better. I mean, he really nails that crick in the neck. Number 7. Let's travel back to April of 2022 when...
Sitting here. Oh my god, we're trapped in here.
Now, this viewer named Tatum was sitting through their second time listening to the scene when...
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. I will be waiting about 2 minutes. Stay inside in your seat. We'll be waiting about 3 minutes. Thank you.
Realize 30% right.
No.
No, not at all.
No one touched the stage. That's weird.
As a safety precaution, the stage has sensors that stop it from rotating if it's been touched or if it senses motion. Now, this was around the same time that Kat kept sneaking into the show building and setting off the sensors. So the culprit could have very well been that cat.
No one's touching the stage. You've all been in our seats this entire time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seat. And we will be waiting about 3 minutes. Thank you.
Once they got to the end of the scene for the second time, the carousel still hadn't moved. So naturally, they all did what any Disney fan would do.
There's a great, big, beautiful...
Come on, everyone, you know the words. And tomorrow is just a dream away. People on Carousel of Progress always seem to share this unspoken bond. I mean, music really does bring people together.
Just a dream away. We are still not moving. They just told everyone to sit down and threatened to call security if you don't sit down. So we're all sitting down.
Well, people in other scenes are probably standing up trying to leave the theater, which is extremely dangerous, by the way. You should not do that. Cast members cannot resume motion if people are standing up, and you'll actually be stuck in the scenes even longer. So just don't stand up. Now, thankfully, after a third full performance of Act 4, they were finally able to resume motion and end the show on a high note, literally. This was one of the most enthusiastic audiences I've ever seen on this attraction. Getting stuck on Carousel of Progress isn't the most ideal situation, but leave it to true Disney fans to turn it into a positive experience.
Just a dream away. Woo!
Number 6. We've talked about neck, wrists, and cats, and now it's time to lend a hand to some of the animatronics in Act 1. So back on January 20th, 2020, a viewer named Brendan caught the younger daughter's hand detached from her wrist.
Well, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
Like canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
Ovens don't just clean themselves, you know.
I know, dear. And they probably never will.
Now, if you'll
At the time, this was a pretty rare sight to behold, but from around late 2025 into 2026, detached hands became a lot more common with the younger daughter, and many of you caught it on camera. It probably had something to do with the animatronic's aggressive movement at times, but both hands have had their moments, like in this submission from Gracie.
Well, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
like canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
I mean, you can see her bangs bobbing every time the figure extends backwards, but it looks like it's pulling the arms a little more than it needs to. In this angle sent in by Stephanie, it's so weird seeing just her hand holding the lever while nothing is moving at all.
To do the wash. And it used to take 2 days.
Then just a few days after the daughter's incident in 2020, John also had a missing hand moment of his own. This happened on February 5th, and Colts McGee on Reddit shared this picture channeling his inner Captain Hook. Unfortunately, no video of the incident exists, but there's nothing quite like a lifeless hand on the ground. Number 5. This next one takes us back to September of 2023 when John got himself into a little situation. A viewer named Cynthia was stuck in Act 2 and caught John with a dislocated elbow, or shoulder, or something got twisted.
Just goes to show that there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. That has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mine.
At this point, there was a cast member inside the theater.
Reality, it's a dream come true.
Well, having a hard day is one way to put it.
So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Now, another viewer named Lydia was sitting on the other end of the theater and also caught the same malfunction.
Great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Just a dream away.
His arm is so busted.
Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago.
Eventually, everyone was evacuated out of the theater and the animatronic was fixed. But then just a couple days later, a viewer named Cameron caught him with another stiff arm.
There goes Schwartz in his Humpmobile. He sure loves that horn.
John was never really able to catch a break, and as much as I love these malfunctions, I cannot wait to see the updates coming to the attraction. Number 4. This list has gone on long enough that I think it's now time we give the son in the finale a hand. He deserves it.
John.
I meant give him a hand back. Give him his hand back, please.
Oh, okay. Here goes.
This happened in June of 2022 and was sent in by a viewer named Tyler. Now, Jimmy's hand was eventually fixed, but a month later in July, the finale received a bit of a facelift. All the animatronics were given new clothes and wigs, but I don't think enough work was done to the actual animatronics themselves. Just look at the sun in this submission from Zaya.
Ooh, good shot.
Did you see that?
Dad, Grandma's up to 550 points.
Did you say 550? Hey, she's getting the hang of that thing.
This happened on May 22nd, 2023, and apparently he was looking out into the backyard for the entire day. Really interesting stuff back there. Quite a few viewers caught this one on camera, like this clip from Cameron and this one from Ethan.
On to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 375.
I mean, if his head popped right off, that wouldn't be the first for an animatronic. But in this next submission from Diane, Grandma is feeling a certain way about her grandson's head.
Here's if I burned our Christmas turkey.
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday, everything's going to be so automated, you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
Now, is it just me, or does the shaking sort of suit the grandma? Like, ironically, this looks kinda normal. Let's just say it was someone's first time riding Carousel of Progress and they saw her like this. You could very well think this was part of the show. I mean, she's old, and unfortunately with age, sometimes there's some shaking. But, you know, as they say,
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end
of every day.
Number 3. Back in late 2019, the sound system in Act 1 had some issues and it wouldn't play any music.
Shining at the end of every day, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow.
It was a very common malfunction, and it wasn't just when John was speaking. There was even no underscore music.
I think it's very romantic you're taking Mother out for Valentine's dinner this evening.
Well, you know what kind of sport I am.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and Mother's.
This is what it should sound like.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and Mother's.
Now you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me?
Yes, Father.
The underscore really sets the tone, and you can just tell that something was missing. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, Patricia's curling iron is spinning around her head. Look at that thing go. Oh, this poor attraction. Then as we fast forward 6 years to January of 2025, Amber caught her arm detached again, only this time the hand took the curling iron with it.
I have an evening as romantic as yours and Mother's.
Now you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me?
Yes.
Hannah also caught the same malfunction on this day.
I think it's very romantic you're taking Mother out for Valentine's dinner this evening.
Well, you know what kind of sport I am.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and Mother's.
Now you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me?
Number 2. The animatronics on Carousel of Progress may have mimicked human movements, but sometimes John just needed to go back to his roots.
Hey everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me a root beer.
I mean, the robot was all the rage back in the 90s.
Hey, she's getting the hang of that thing.
But in this next submission from Grace, John got himself a little twisted. Somehow his arm rotated 180 degrees and gave us this.
John, what's wrong with the oven?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
Just for reference, here's what the animation should actually look like.
Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
No one knows how he got himself into this situation, and his son was shocked.
Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
I can never get enough of animatronics shaking, and in this other submission from Ryan, he shakes even harder.
Now it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here it comes. Ooh, you missed him.
In my mind, this is what we look like riding Mission Space, but he just really got into that virtual reality game. I'm just waiting for that stool to break loose, and then he just goes flying back.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anybody can do that voice activated stuff. Watch this.
Number 1. I think it's very fitting to end the list with one of the most common malfunctions that gets submitted from Carousel of Progress. Of course, that's when the carousel gets stuck between two different scenes, giving you this. Here, Steve caught 3/4 of the audience watching Act 3, and then the other quarter was on the edge of Act 4. The best part is that you can begin to hear audio from the finale creeping on through.
I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back.
When this happens, it's always just an audio mess. But here, David was caught a little further into Act 4.
I've never seen both movies.
We're stuck between times.
Yeah, that thing really smoked up the place when it burned, didn't it?
Attention inside the Carousel of Progress. Attention inside the Carousel of Progress. Please remain fully seated at all times. The Carousel of Progress will be rotating in 2 minutes. Please remain fully seated. Thank you.
Then another viewer named Demi got caught right between the middle of Act 1 and Act 2, and John was really competing with himself.
7 days. And I even hear tell about 2 brothers from North Carolina who were
we actually use the front.
It sounded like they were going to be getting evacuated, but then they ended up realigning the theaters again in Act 2.
Beginning motion here, please remain seated.
Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20 some.
Well, you better catch as much as possible right now because they're taking you right into Act 3 for a great big beautiful tomorrow.
All the way across the Atlantic. He's never gonna make it. And sports stadiums are springing up.
So, have you ever caught a malfunction on Carousel of Progress, or any Disney ride for that matter? What was that experience like? I'd love to know. Leave a comment down below to start a conversation, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video.